John Raymond was a preacher man, and when Jan picked him, he'd come along. When they gathered round the water well thinking, that's when John started joking. Through Thailand we go trekking. Then he'd look into Tanya's eyes. In his pants there was a rise. The only one who could be the first boot was John the preacher man. The only one I would ever vote for was Gandhi or Johnson. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. First voted it out. Well, sometimes I feel I've got to vomit, I've got to throw up from the painkiller CBS gave to me. The IV wasn't shared. Stephanie got it not fair, and I lost my alliance, for I got real sick. I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to Brian, now I'm voted out. This bunch of votes you've given, I give my torch to Jeff to snuff it. Take my bag and head out to Ponderosa. Tanya Vance, Tanya Vance. If everybody had the notion that I was really great, then they wouldn't have thrown the challenge and be eliminated. You'd see him go much further in the game. A bushy blonde hairdo in the Thailand game. You'd catch him soaring on the beach next to Stephanie. Kept his head nestled on the Thailand sand, losing the fishing net in the lagoon. Everybody's gonna vote for him. Jed Hildebrand. Denver diva, Denver a 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 diva. Na Denver diva in the jungle in Thailand, in Thailand. Na got herself in a jumble out in Thailand, in Thailand.
What was that? Then when I changed positions again, you put your hand in my hair and you was massaging my head.
No,
you was trying. No. To me, I got the feeling that you was trying to get with me.
No.
Well, for the first time, I have a vote. I have no idea who it belongs to. Who wrote "Bye Bye Denver Diva"? Who's the name? Gandhi.
Denver Diva.
In the future, write a name down, okay? Enough with the nicknames.
I want you to know that I get new a lot. I'll wear nothing for the duration of the show. A better version of me wasn't shown on TV. Jeff Probst shut me down in the reunion. Did I do it with Jed in my little beach bed? Steph could have made a really excellent player. Cause a vote from Cheyenne and Erin and Ken and Jake and Penn, it really hurts. Yes. And every time I saw my name, I could feel my game was over. My torch was snuffed, and Probst just smiled, and I'm gone. Out of Thailand, off the mess of Sukchai before they sucked. It's not fair to deny the public of the tits and ass from my audition tape. Probst, go get fucked.
That last time, he came at me and I put my hands out and pushed him in. He's a weak little whiny punk. Backwoods hick. You know what though? Who gives a because I got a good shot on homeboy from the backwoods, and Big Teddy wasn't so big. That's what I'm saying.
Rob was a boy, Sheehan was a girl. Could he be any more obnoxious? He was a punk, sooked I spunk. What more can I say? He grabbed Clay by the throat, invented the llama before Tony. Backwards hick, spit in his face. He had a problem with stepping on Ray. Rob was a skater boy, he said his two B's guys had a conflict with she, and she ate a chicken head. He had blisters on his hands from building the shelter.
2 B's, guys.
10 years from now, interview on Survivor Oz, bagging out Rob Cesternino. Who was right? Who was wrong? It was definitely a Rob for both. Rob was a skater boy, he said his two B's guys. He had a bromance with Ken. Had a tiff again, but started it in the end. Epiphany, now he's out of the game. Ha ha ha. First Asian woman, her name was Sheehan. Raised on chicken heads with the wind on her mind. Words as weapons, sharper than knives, or at least she thought so in her mind.
Stupid people.
In her mind.
Stupid people. Let me just say that again. Stupid players.
She made a blunder. Fake merge blunder.
The two tribes never merged.
Here comes Sheehan, ate the chicken eye. Fed on conflict, didn't tell a lie.
I've not lied to you yet.
Fought with Robbie, didn't like him. Makes you wonder how she got asked back again. She devil inside, she devil inside. She and Wong had the devil inside. She devil inside, she devil inside. She and Wong had the devil inside. Pretty Erin, walking down the sand. Pretty Erin, a chick I'd like to land. Pretty Erin, I don't believe your tits are real. Oh, Jeff wants to cop a pill. Perky. Pretty Erin, first jury member. Pretty Erin, I can't remember. Pretty Erin, another thing that you did, that last lyric I do kid. Ow. Pretty Erin, we love you. Pretty Erin, there's more than boobs. Pretty Erin, this song is so mean. Pretty Erin, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty Erin, you look great. Pretty Erin, say you won't be offended by this, 'cause I need you to get the joke. Come with me, Erin, in Thailand. Stafford, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Rob Savachnik come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
I don't go around pissing where I sleep.
Yeah. Ken Stafford, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they merge on you? Ken Stafford, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Chewy jive over you. When you were 8th in the Thailand game, you got the Ponderosa and you don't get no closer. So why are you sticking with the super jive fools? If you turned on them, then you would be cool. Ken Stafford, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they merge on you? Ken Stafford, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Chewy jive over you. Penny Ramsey was a member of Subjai. Not the best, but not the worst at the same time. And all the people that worked with her voted out goodbye.
I can't stay around Jake anymore because then that hurts me.
At the merge, she is trying to get with Chewy Jive, turning on Jake and leaving him high and dry. And Brian didn't want to use her for his endgame. Very strange. Penny Ramsey was voted out in 7. There underneath the Thailand skies, my torch is snuffed out.
Maybe the 4 of us should sleep together tonight.
It sounds almost erotic.
This game's in Thailand. His name is Jake Man.
Erotic.
He was a final member of the Subjai camp.
Erotic.
From the Texas state to Southeast Asia.
Erotic.
This man is Jake Billingsley.
Erotic.
As I was talking on the beach there,
Erotic.
I said we should sleep together in the cave bed.
Erotic.
I'll take Penny.
Erotic.
Erin, you take Kenny.
Erotic.
This man is very erotic.
Erotic.
He told some stories
Erotic.
before Coach did.
Erotic.
They weren't very convincing,
Erotic.
but more realistic.
Erotic.
I finished near the end.
Erotic.
I did beat Ken.
Erotic.
Thailand wasn't the game for Jake Billingsley.
It sounds almost erotic.
No, seriously. I apologize a million times.
First of all, I don't need to get with you.
I know you
Second
don't.
of all, I'm not even attracted to you. I am 150 to 200% happy with the wife that I have.
Touching and biting, I wake up and realize it's you. It's nighttime, there's confusion. I continue, though you disapprove. Apologize in the morning, I thought it was alright. Words spread so quickly. Grind after sometimes my butt crack shown every damn day. Denying it happened, she's blowing it out of proportion. Sexy, biting, nibble behind the second hand of mine. I'm 150 to 200% happy with my wife. Grind after grind, I'm not even attracted to you. Grind after grind, if you're Ted, you've been duped by the Heidegg man. Grind after grind, I don't know what you're saying, you're not attractive. Grind after grind.
So I guess of the 3 knives in my back right now, that's the one that smarts the most. So the 3 of you that are left, break a leg. And I mean it.
I am Helen, final 4. 2 each eye numbers can't ignore. And without water I go crazy and wanna shoot Jen.
Shot her first, shot me second.
Cause you've heard it all before. My recipes become a bore. My chocolate brownies, you know they are the best. Oh yes, in the Navy.
In the Navy, yes you can sail the 7 seas.
But I was a swimming instructor. Yes, I nearly had the prize, but Brian went and changed. If I had to, I still wouldn't have voted for Clay. I am strong,
Helen.
I am invincible,
Clever.
I am Helen.
I told everybody today I'm becoming Australian. I'm just going to do that. No worries, mate.
You can put me on the jury, cause it only serves to make me more angry at the final tribal council.
You are the epitome of the trashy used car salesman.
And if I had come back for All Stars, Richard wouldn't have rubbed against me, cause I would have punched a fat guy in the head.
I've been bamboozled.
Oh yes, in the Navy.
In the Navy, yes you can put your mind at ease.
But I was a swimming instructor. Yes, I nearly had the prize, but Brian went and changed. If I had to, I still wouldn't have voted for Clay. I am strong,
Helen.
I am invincible,
Clever.
I am Helen.
It's a little late now.
Helen, we have to have a funeral. I found a baby bat, and it's dead.
Under the caves that smell of piss, Magilla the monkey stealing our shit.
What was that?
Drinking beer with nachos. The smell of death is all around. And the bat fetus is on the ground. Jan cares but nobody else does. Oscar's gonna be buried in Jan's pet cemetery. He's only in an embryonic state.
I'm not betting a thing.
Oscar's gonna be buried in Jan's pet cemetery. He's only in an embryonic state.
America, right here.
Follow Brian to the final 3, though I've no chance of winning the game. I was a goat just like Clay was, dropping coins at the final challenge. And the night when my torch is snuffed, see you wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm out of here.
Oscar's gonna be buried in Jan's pet cemetery. He's only in an embryonic state.
She's actually losing it a little bit out here.
Oscar's gonna be buried in Jan's pet cemetery. See you later, Jan Gentry.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be.
My 2-year-old did that one time. I whooped its ass and put it back in bed.
I'm not content to be with you in Thailand.
She ain't getting from this one.
Brian, I want to go with you to the end, man.
What would I do if I was in Brian's shoes?
He was the first goat ever in Survivor. Clay is what you should write down on your parchment. Just Clay on the final night. Just Clay on the final night. Just Clay on the final night. I believe that you and me lost forever. Oh yeah, riding an elephant now together.
He had a death grip on the side of his chair.
The only time my kid's in bed when it has a tantrum. Clay came up a little short in the final. Oh, Clay, you came so close. Oh, Clay, you came so close.
I look sexy, baby. I know I look sexy. There's a little bit more of that butter that's not working. Oh, hell.
Oh, come on.
Before it, no, Sherlock.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The king has arrived.
We all kind of just enjoying each other's company and trying to figure everybody out. I'm gonna have a good time doing it, but at the same time, this is a business trip, as I like to say.
It's 8 o'clock on a Thursday. Switch over to CBS. There's a used car salesman on that show. He'll go on to be the best.
Good friend, Uncle Clay. I know what he wants. He knows what I want. I know he doesn't want Helen. I know Helen doesn't want him. When I need to use that against each other, I will. But in the meantime, I'm just sitting back.
He says, ladies, can you handle the cooking while the men go and catch the food? It sounds slightly sexist when you think of it, but he was such an awesome dude. Oh, la-di-da-di-di-da. Brian Heidig, the king. Show me a move, you're the porno man. Play the guitar tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for some strategy that we've never encountered before.
I think one of the most important skills is just listening, taking it all in, not saying much. Even when you're hungry as heck, hot as heck, the emotions are high, you gotta remember to keep that character cool. Like Cool Hand Luke. Just keep it cool.
Now John is the first one voted out. He joked about serious shit. And Tanya was sick, followed by that Gandhian chick, but at least she made the DVD cover. He says, Clay, won't you come with me? You can be my goat. Well, I'm sure he said that to Ted and Helen, but he was just blowing smoke. Oh, la-di-da-di-di-da. Brian, the king of Thailand. Now Jake, he told some shit stories. Then we saw CC Brian's wife, and she's talking on the video and nobody really knows what the fuck that woman is really like.
Like I said, if they vote off Sue Yi, Sinjun, they're not thinking. Because Erin, she's a lot more damage than Erin would be.
Cause and effect, you cause the effect. As the business trip comes to a close, yes, they're reading it up, falling into his trap, but it's better than voting the ghost.
What skills come into play at this part of the game? Skating skills. Who's the best skater? Ice skater. Who's got the longest skates on? Who's the best at cutting corners, going around circles? You gotta be like ice. You're gonna have friendships, you gotta cut off those friendships. Mr. Freeze is in the house.
Winning a game, you're the porno man. Win us the game tonight. Well, we're winning the game and it's 4-3. How the fuck hasn't he returned?
So there's my three. There's my three ends. One disposable, a loyal soldier, oops, and a good friend.
It's a pretty good game for season 5. Jeff Probst said it was the worst. But what does he know? He's a bitch-ass mofo. Does he ever change that shirt? And in the end, he allegedly shot a puppy. The bow and arrow, it went astray. But he is the Iceman and he doesn't care. And if I met him, I wouldn't turn him away. Oh, la-dee-da, Brian, you legend. Winning the game, you're the porno man. Mr. Freeze won tonight. He is the greatest of all time. And if you disagree with me, you're up for a fight.
The winner of Survivor Thailand, Brian.
Better than all the rest. Better than any... Ah, shit.